Well, I'm pretty excited for this video because I've had these sets of stamps for a while, and I finally got myself a good postage stamp album. And I thought in this video I would give you a crash course in beginner's stamp collecting. So these are canceled stamps, and what's special about them is they're older and they're interesting, and there's the collections here are curated, so you can find sets like this at most of your hobby stores like Michael's or Hobby Lobby or Ben Franklin or whatever, or you can also find them in bookstores like Books A Million and Barnes and Noble. And these are just fun little sets. You can touch them with your hands. You don't have to wear gloves. You get yourself a fine album like this. Oh, look at this beauty. Good quality. So this is stamp collecting for fun. I got my coffee, and this is your regular old postage stamp album. What's good is it's got several sheets, so we can use this album in probably a lot of videos. There's little foam pieces here, so these will make good cat toys. Now let's look at the stamps that I picked up. Like I said, there's tons of these. So then they come with these stamps, and then there will be one that's kind of, special one. In this case, this one is 47 years old. This stamp is 40 years old. It's funny. I remember all of these. I remember using these stamps here, which is kind of funny to me. This one's 98 years old. I don't remember this one. But look at these. When the war, and look at the cool stamps we're fixing to see here. I mean, these are going to be amazing. This one's 75 years old. And this one's 100 years old. I'm pretty excited. This one's 75 years old. And then this is all focused on Native American stuff. So I think we're going to have a lot of fun with this. So let's do it in chronological order. Let's pull out the 100 first. Then we'll do 98. Then we'll do 75. Got two of those. 47, 40, and then Native Americans. So we'll do it this order. And let's do this. Okay. Like I said, this is beginner's stamp collecting. When you're picking up a curated set and it's canceled stamps, you're not going to be handling extremely valuable items, but you're going to have the joy of looking at them and putting them in your album. So yeah, when you buy these packs, you get a little small envelope like this. All of this is just printed. Okay, so and then you get this little pack made of wax paper. Okay, if we open it up, we'll pull the stamps out. And we can discard this. Now, put the stamps over here and let's look at them. This is William Penn, the man who founded Pennsylvania. And this stamp 1682, 1932. 88 years old. So that's really cool. I'm going to place it in my album. Next stamp here. It's canceled, so let me see if I can read it. It's 3 cents. It's a 1939 stamp. The inauguration of George Washington as president. This one, Pony Express 80th anniversary, 1940. Wow. Little pieces of history. Landing of the Swedes and Finns in America, 1938, the Great Depression. Note the fact that these stamps were just like one color compared to what we're going to see in a little bit here. They were just one color. California Pacific International Exposition, 1935. Wow. And look at the fine detail. Look, buy war bonds. No. I stand corrected. Buy U.S. savings bonds. War hadn't started yet. Let's find another vertical. Here we go. This one. New York World's Fair, 1939. Look at that beauty. Now we got a nice top row. Okay. What is this? United States postage, 3 cents. Mount Rainier. Was it Rainier? Because where I'm from, I think we would say Rainier. Oh boy. What is this? Arkansas, 1836 to 1936. The Centennial. This stamp was used in 1936. What is this? Robert E. Lee and Stonewall Jackson. 4 cents. United States postage. Stafford Hall. Wow. What's next? Oh boy. United States postage, 4 cents. Samson, Dewey. I'm not familiar with this one. Maybe we got another vertical one. Or a small one to fill in that corner. Yes, we do. Whistler. I want to say he was an artist, and I think I'm right because look, there's a palette with some brushes, and I think he's famous for the painting of the lady in the chair called Whistler's Mother. Oh boy. Okay, next. Ordinance of 1787. Putnam and Cutler. You know what? All of these, the Northwest Territory, all these are like calling to me to read this history, so I know exactly what all these incidents or people are. I think. What's this? 5 cents. Los Angeles Olympics, 1932. What is this one? United States of America, landing of Columbus. (1492 to 1892). This stamp is from 1892. Oh my gosh. This stamp is from 1892. Somebody looked at this in 1892. Wow. So far, so cool. Alright. Now we're down to 98 years old. I don't know if you're having as much fun as I am, but this is blowing me away. Because when this album is done, it's going to be so amazing to just open this up and look at all of these items. Okay, here we go again. Let's see what we're gonna get. Like last time, I'm going to discard the small wax paper envelope, and I'm going to start filing these. Okay. Palace of the Governor, Santa Fe, New Mexico. I've been there 1.25 since Fort Wayne, Indiana. I've been to that place. Okay. Abe Lincoln, 4 cents. The Great Emancipator. Look at this beautiful stamp. See, notice we're still in the era where stamps were one color. What is next? Benjamin Franklin, 1 cent. Wow. Oh boy. Oh wait, that's another Benjamin Franklin stamp. Oh, this is beautiful. It kind of matches the Lincoln one. That's beautiful. Oh boy. Okay. What is this? United States Post. Grover Cleveland, 12 cents. These all must be presents, but that one, I don't think that these are all presidents. George Washington, 1 cent. It's matching this set of Robert E. Lee, not a president, a famous general. Independence Hall. Wow. Look at the beautiful detailing on these stamps. It's just utterly beautiful. Little works of art. Oh boy, what is this? George Washington, 5 cents. Lady Liberty, when she was still very young, 3 cents. Andrew Jackson, Old Hickory, 1 cent. George Washington, 1 cent. What is this? Mount Vernon, 1.5 cents. Oh boy. Last one from this set. Lady Liberty again. Match this one, but look, it's got 2 colors on it. 11 cents. I think that's the first stamp we've seen that has 2 colors. Okay. Okay. Next. 75 years old. This is thrilling. I mean, look at this page so far. Look how beautiful that looks. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm going to discard the envelope. Next is John Greenleaf Whittier. I'm not familiar with him. James Russell Lowe. Horace Mann. Charles Eliot. Mahatma Gandhi, champion of liberty. Now, since this is a high quality album, the stamps should somewhat stay in there, where you'll be able to turn the pages. See? And they shouldn't move around. That's the difference between a high quality album and a bad album. So this is what you want to get. See? Stamps are all in places where we put them. So let's turn the page and continue. James Fenimore Cooper wrote Last of the Mohicans. Puerto Rico. Beautiful stamp. Naismith, 1861-1961. Territory Centennial of Iowa, 1938. '50th anniversary of statehood. Montana, North Dakota, South Dakota, and Washington, all brought in 1889. Isn't that amazing how they just stay in, they just lock into place with this type of stamp album. I'm gonna put that vertical stamp there. This is 300th anniversary of printing in colonial America, 1939. Wow. Top row is complete. Let's continue. Oh, these are beautiful. The states ratify the Constitution. I believe that's 38. That 3 almost looks like a 5. Let me get a sip of coffee. This is amazing. Okay. Centennial of Baseball. And the last one from this set. The 25th anniversary of the Panama Canal, Teddy Roosevelt. Time for another set. Now we're in the 37-year-old stamps. But this one is 75 years old. So we're still going to see the same one tone, but maybe there might be one or two multicolored stamps. Once again, discard the small envelope, and let's see what we have. Washington saves his army at Brooklyn. And this is a 1951 stamp. Here's a two-tone, but I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna continue to put the one-tones in. I'll put the two-tone last. State of Wyoming, 50th anniversary, 1890 to 1940. Okay. Oh, I love this one. Look. The Lincoln Memorial. 4 cents and Abraham Lincoln's signature. It's beautiful. Final reunion of the United States Confederate veterans. I guess they were getting pretty old. That would have been in the 50s. I see a cancellation, 1951 it looks like. Did you hear that just the other day, the last Confederate widow died? If you read a book called Confederates in the Attic, the guy interviews her in it. First gubernatorial election in Puerto Rico, 1949. Kansas City, Missouri Centennial, 1950. Look at the differences. The skyscrapers versus the steamboats and let's see. New Jersey Tercentenary, 1664 to 1964. New Jersey Tercent. I guess that means 300 years. I've actually never heard that word. If you can. Okay. Nevada, 1851 to 1951. Annapolis, Tercentenary, 1649 to 1949, where the Naval Academy's at. Indiana Territory, Sesquicentennial, 150 years, 1950. Texas, 1845, 1945, U.S. statehood. 1540 to 1940, the Coronado Quattrocentennial. What is this? Francis Scott Key, he wrote the national anthem. And finally, our first multicolored Christmas stamp. Kind of doesn't seem to fit in with these, does it? But that's okay, because we're getting into the color stamps now. We are finished. And look at these beauties, all these beautiful color stamps from back in the day. And some of these I really can't wait to see. And like last time, we're going to open up the packet. And then pull the stamps out. And then discard the packet. What is this one? Oh boy. Colonial American Craftsman, United States postage 8 cents. Look at this. It's making the tricorn hat. Or that doesn't look like a tricorn. It's only got, well, it kind of does. Oh, look at this beautiful one. Christmas 6 cents. Beautiful. All right, time to turn the page. Okay. All right. Oh, absolutely love this stamp. With the Moon Rover, 8 cents, a decade of achievement. Wow. That's absolutely beautiful. U.S. Postal Service, 8 cents. Oh boy. Actually, before we put this one in, look, I found another one. A space stamp. It's got the limb. Oh, that's beautiful. Let's put this one here. It looks like they were kind enough to give us some sets. So let's make sure we can get some of these sets together. Okay, and next let's do these historic preservation. The San Francisco cable car. Okay, let's put that here. And what is this? This is San Xavier Del Bac mission. I like this, the color, and they're so big. I mean, these are huge stamps. All right, let's do these postage stamps. U.S. Postal Service. You see the guy in the old car dropping off the mail. Look, he's a mailman, but he's driving his car. He's not driving a mail truck. It's like small town mailmen, you know. And here is the mail. The guys in the sorting room, or not the sorting room, but they're unloading all the mail. Now here's the official postman taking mail out of the post box. And we got There's a good separator. Petrified wood, mineral heritage, 10 cents. That's beautiful. See, as they were starting to get color into the stamps, they were doing some amazing things. I think this butterfly stamp will look good there. Papilio orgonius. And then let's put a Christmas stamp in. Mary and Joseph in the manger. And another one. This is just a little doll in a pram or stroller. And finally, a Madonna and Child Christmas stamp. So far, so good. This collection does not disappoint. Okay. Next, we're going to get to the stamps that I remember from my boyhood. Stamps that I used when I was writing letters to my grandparents or whatever. And as usual, we're going to discard the wax paper. Now let's see what we got here. See, man, these jog some memories. Oh yeah, I do remember this one. This was just a regular old stamp. 32 cents to mail a letter. 17 cents. Belva and Lockwood. I certainly remember this one. Yosemite. When mailing a letter was 25 cents. Claire Chenault, the Airman, Air Force guy, Flying Tigers. This is a sticker stamp, 29 cents. They're all sticker stamps now. When I was a kid, you had to tear them apart and lick them. They didn't have wax paper or anything. I remember this one too. 1988. Cost a quarter to send a letter. And I remember this bread wagon because at the time this 25-cent stamp came out and I was using it. My mom, when the Schwann's ice cream truck would come by, she would buy bread dough from it. And she would get a frozen bread dough and she would bake bread fresh in the house. I'd come home from school and my mom would have been baking bread all day and it smelled so good. That was one of those childhood memories I cherish. That, or during Christmas time when I come home and it would be, cold and wet, and come into the warm house and my mom would be making gingerbread men. You'd be greeted with that tempting smell. All of these are kind of bringing back memories. 24-cent stamp. Wendell Wilkie. It's a 75-cent stamp. Yep, I remember this one all right. remember what the F was for, because there's no price on it, and I think it just stood for first class. This is before the forever stamps, and I don't think that stood for forever. Jack London, 25 cents, wrote The Call of the Wild, and one of my favorite stories is called To Build a Fire. This is a short story about always being prepared. Paul Dudley White, MD. Let's get one more in there. Johns Hopkins, which the hospital's named after. Alright, we're on a roll. Okay, ducks. I always think about Fargo when I see this stamp. If you ever watched that movie, the police chief's husband was painting a duck stamp. I remember this one, of course, 22-cent stamp. This one seemed like it was used for about ever. Of course, when I was that young, those years seemed like they lasted forever. Oh, some of these seashell stamps. I have this set somewhere. Frilled Dog Winkle. And here's another one. Lightning Welk. And the Olympic stamp. 29 cents. Okay. One pack to go. Native Americans in the American West. This one should be very interesting. The stamps are going to be from different time periods. So this should be, as we've been doing it chronologically, now we're going to get a little bit from all kinds of different eras. And this one has a mystery stamp grab bag offer. Whitman Stamp Company. My mom used to buy stamps for me from this company when I was a kid. And I'm gonna put these stamps over here. Alright, let's get going. First we have United States Postage Pony Express 80th anniversary again. I think we have that in another set, but that's okay. And I'm turning the page. I'll put other stamps here. Here's another Pony Express stamp. 1960. This is John Wesley Powell, 1869 Expedition. Looks like a few colors in this one. This is Navajo Art, 22 cents, so that tells you it's sometime in the 80s. Ooh, look at this one. Indian Art USA. Chocat Tingit. That looks, I think that might be Inuit. I remember these stamps. The headdresses. This was in the 80s too. Comanche headdress. Actually, I'm going to put these together and I'm going to put this stamp on the end. Let's use this one. This is the Oregon Territory, 1936. Oops. Okay. Now let's do the headdresses. So, and I have all of these somewhere, but the flatheads. And this really pretty Comanche headdress. I wonder if I have any more headdress ones. No, but I do have this folk art stamp. Wood carving cigar store figure. Some Americana. Oh, this is a pretty one. First Kentucky settlement of Fort Herod. 1974 stamp. Look how pretty and green that is. This is Columbus is first side of land. This is another 100-year-old stamp. It's 1892. This is Stephen Watts Kearney Expedition. This is a 1946 stamp. Oregon Territory Centennial. And finally, the last stamp of the video. United States postage. Second Centennial of the statehood of Kentucky. And 1942. And that's where we're gonna stop for now on this album, but we will revisit it because I want to shoot videos until this baby is full. I want every page. So if you like it, let me know and I'll keep making them, and we'll fill this thing up if you like watching it. If you like my channel, please subscribe. You know, if you like the video, click like, click the bell icon if you want to find out about my new videos, and leave a comment if you'd like. Alright, until next time, bye.